What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Dustin here, and in today's video I'm giving you guys my top college football prize picks plays for week 10 taking place on Saturday, November 1st. Before we get into it though, if you guys don't mind smashing the like button, it really does help me out. I would appreciate that if you guys could. Also, consider subscribing. I post videos like this all the time here on the channel, giving you guys my top prize picks plays for all the different slates, college football, NFL, NBA, etc. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Would appreciate that as well. As you can see, jumping right into it, my very first play is going to be Lake McRae, under 2.5 receptions for USC, the tight end there. We're going to be using this tool called Daily Grind Fantasy that helps you compare sportsbooks lines and odds directly back to Prize Picks and other different DFS apps to find the best value, right? By following the sportsbook data, we're able to see what they are heavily favoriting and then getting the best odds here on Prize Picks or these other apps. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to build out a 3-man slip for a 6x payout, which we get each individual leg at minus 122 odds. So we're looking for stuff that's maybe heavily favored to go over on major sports books than what minus 122 is, where we're getting it at here on Prize Picks. So our first play, as you guys can see right here, FanDuel, one of the sharper books when it comes to any player props, college football included, right? He has it minus 132 for Lake McRae to go under 2.5 receptions. And then, of course, we have a second data point. The more data points, the better, as always. We have Fliff at minus 135 for him to go under 2.5. The higher the minus number, the more likely that outcome is to happen. That's how odds work in sports betting, for those of you that might not know. So, minus 132, pretty heavily favoring the under for both of these books. So I like Lake McRae based off the sportsbooks odds to go under 2.5 receptions. And then from there, our very next play is going to be CJ Bailey from North Carolina State under 1.5 passing touchdowns. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different data points, all agreeing that this is pretty heavily favored to go under 1.5 passing touchdowns. We have one book that's kind of out from the market, right? They're kind of weighing this up a tad bit, but still 4 books that are very, very much agreeing this is right around 130, 135 odds. And then one sports book that's very heavily favoring him to go under 1.5. So let's go ahead and lock in CJ Bailey to go under 1.5 passing touchdowns going up against Georgia Tech as our second pick here of the slate. Now, if you guys do want to get access to Daily Grind Fantasy, find all of the best plays based off the sports books, this is how you're going to be profitable long term. This is called Plus EV Betting, where you are finding plays that give you an edge against Prize Picks and these other apps. This tool does it in a second. It scans the sportsbook market, all the different DFS apps, and just simply tells you, hey, these are the best plays, play them. If you guys want access to this, I'll leave a link down in the description. But if you use code DustinYT, you'll actually get 25% off your very first month for you guys to go ahead and check it out. But let's go ahead and move on to my second play. Now, I do like this play. It's being weighed up by Fliff quite a bit. Fliff is getting a little bit sharper over the last few years, especially over the last year. They're giving it minus 140 odds. FanDuel's slightly favoring it at minus 118, giving us average odds of close to minus 130, minus 128, right? Still better than that minus 122, and I do like this play. Like I said, Fliff giving me a little bit more confidence as of late. So I'm going to go ahead and trust that this is somewhere in the middle between these two books, maybe around minus 130, like I said, minus 128. So let's go ahead and add Dane Key to go over 3.5 receptions for Nebraska going up against USC. So we have 2 plays in that USC-Nebraska game. Lake McRae under 2.5 receptions, CJ Bailey under 1.5 passing touchdowns, and then Dane Key for Nebraska to go over 3.5 receptions is going to be the 3-man slip here on Prize Picks. Let me know if you're telling in the comments. Also, don't forget to smash that like button on the way out. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And that'll be it for Week 10's College Football Prize Picks. Best of luck, and let's cash.